It's April 13th, 2026, and the news just don't stop newsing. Trump don't stop doing dumb shit. He went after MAGA last week, and now he's going after the Christians and the Catholics like he doesn't understand who his base is. But anyway, he went after the Pope. The 34-time convicted felon went after the Pope.
Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy. He talks about the fear of the Trump administration, but doesn't mention the fear that the Catholic Church and all the other Christian organizations had during COVID when they were arresting priests, ministers, and everybody else for holding church services, even when going outside and being 10, even 20 feet apart. I like his brother Louis much better than I like him because Louis is all MAGA. He gets it, and Leo doesn't. I don't want a pope who thinks it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon. I don't want a pope who thinks it's terrible for America that attacked Venezuela, a country that was sending massive amounts of drugs into the United States, and even worse, emptying their prisons, including murderers, drug dealers, and killers. Killers are murderers, Donald, into our country. And I don't want a pope who criticizes the president of the United States because I'm doing exactly what I was elected in a landslide to do, setting record low numbers in crime and creating the greatest stock market in history. Leo should be thankful because, as everybody knows, he was a shocking surprise. He wasn't on any list to be pope, and was only put there by the church because he was an American. And I thought that would be the best way to deal with President Donald J. Trump. If I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't even be in the Vatican. Unfortunately, Leo's weak on crime, weak on nuclear weapons. Does not sit well with me. Nor does the fact that he meets with Obama sympathizers like David Axelrod, a loser from the left, who is one of those who wanted churchgoers and clerics to be arrested. Leo should get his act together as Pope, use common sense, stop catering to the radical left, and focus on being a great Pope, not a politician. It's hurting him very bad. More importantly, it's hurting the Catholic Church. Donald J. Trump.
Okay, I totally think this is going to backfire on him. Like, he can't read the writing on the wall. Like, who are you fighting right now, bro? He's just like, well, we don't like Iran because they're a bunch of radical Muslims, and I don't like the Christians because they're criticizing me. Like, God, he's such a bitch-made fuck. Dude is suicidal at this point. Like, politically suicidal. Like, he is self-destructive. It's one thing if he was doing this whole Iran situation and he could galvanize the support of MAGA and the Christian base, which are his two main pandering bases. He panders to the living fuck out of the patriot and the Christian while holding the values of neither. Okay? Look at this dork. Look at this dork, man. Like, if you're actually a Christian, this is blasphemous, okay? And not to mention, it's just bold-faced pandering to American patriots, and Christians, right? That was always been his fucking main base, right? Let me have the fucking MAGA dumbasses, right? Let me galvanize them on fucking their patriotism, and then let me galvanize the Christians on Christian values, which, again, he holds neither. He doesn't stand for fucking American patriotic values, and he definitely doesn't stand for Christian values. Like, whatever, man. Donald Trump, who is in the Epstein files, is trying to gaslight a bunch of Christians into saying that the Pope is bad because Trump says he's bad. Like, I remember when Pope Leo first came in, and I was like, he's the first American Pope, and I was like, like, I had mixed feelings because I was like, okay, this is just trying to, like, bolster Trump's base, right? He's trying to just keep, like, a connection to, you know, the Catholic world because that's his base, and he's trying to, like, protect it, right? Makes sense. But then it's like, I look at Pope Leo, and then I look at the Supreme Court justices that Trump's appointed but have, like, basically gone against him in any way, shape, or form when it comes to the legal side of this since his the start of his second term. And it's just like, these people have moral positions that they hold outside of their loyalty to Trump that maybe got them into their positions, fine. But once they got there, they were like, yeah, I'm not pandering to this fuckwad's fantastical dispositions anymore. Like, the Supreme Court justices who were like, I'll let Trump get me to my position, but then once I get to my position as, like, a judge, I'm going to uphold the law. And if the guy who got me here is not upholding the law, I'm still going to fucking throw the book at him. That's how the law is supposed to work. And I can respect that position. I can respect a judge who's like, yeah, Trump, I'll do whatever the hell you want. Just make me a Supreme Court justice. And then once they were made a Supreme Court justice, we're like, yeah, I'm just going to uphold the law the way I see it. Fuck you. Yeah, I can respect that. Pope Leo, like, yeah, Trump, I'll do it. I'll say whatever you want. Just make me the Pope of the Vatican, and it's all good, right? And then he's like, no, I'm still going to hold my Christian values that you don't hold, and I will call you out on it. And it's like, I can respect that. I can respect that a fuck ton, dude. They played the game to get to where they wanted to go, but then didn't compromise on their values once they got here for the guy who got them there. And I mean, you can say that's disloyalty. That's fine, right? That's accurate to say. But why are you being loyal to this fucking piece of shit, right? Eventually, the people who are loyal to this fuck are going to have to jump ship. His approval rating is going to be sub 30 in like a matter of days, weeks, like before the midterms show up. This situation might just spike it. We'll see what happens in the second round of the Strait of Hormuz, which is going great because, you know, a military that you've destroyed, you're going into a second round of fighting with makes a lot of sense, right? Right? Like if you knocked out a boxer in the first round, there's a chance you're not fighting a second round. Am I right? Just saying. I mean, you want to know how much more of a dork this fucking dude is? Let's put Trump Tower on the moon. AI generated Trump Tower on the moon because fuck daycare, fuck healthcare. We just want wars and Trump Tower on the fucking moon. They're all dorks.